Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Topic of today's video is going to be about health, because quite a few of you have asked me if we can talk health, and yes, absolutely we can. It's my complete passion. And I'm wobbling the camera, sorry about that, and please forgive the state of what's going on. Actually, we've got a lot of things going on here at the moment in this house, so I'm trying to get these videos up to you every day as much as I can around the other things that I've got to do. And this silly cough that's really tickling me. So many of you have been in touch with me and said, please, can we talk about, excuse me, please, can we talk about health? Absolutely, we can. Some of you have got really specific questions. Now, I've actually been seeing some patients this week, and the majority of my people that I see are more to do with chronic disease. So that's long-term things that you've got. But I am going to give you some little tips just for general health on this video today, because I've noticed there's some ways to get some sort of free stuff and some reduced stuff at the moment, because we're coming out the other side slightly of lockdown, thank goodness, and let's hope it stays that way. So there are a lot of reduced item products that are very, very good for your health. I would recommend at the moment, now I've been doing a little bit of research in relation to the virus and health and the things that can, and I feel like I can say this because, you know, I think you know by now, I've got my registered nutritionist status. So I can say absolutely, the better your health, immune system, the lower your body fat percentage is going to be. It will fight better for anything, but absolutely definitely for the virus. They've proven that people will react more severely to the virus if they are in a more of an unhealthy stage. I just had a comment coming on this channel. Thank you very much for all the lovely comments that you guys have been sending me lately. So absolutely, my door is open if you wanted consultations for this, but this is not what this video is about. This video is about giving you some little tips on health. So as you know, it's a great time of year to get some vitamin D into your system. Vitamin D helps the immune system. So if you can spend 15 minutes a day, that's all it needs, from here to there, exposed into the sun, between March and October is the time in the UK that we can get our vitamin D from the sun. Otherwise, we're too far away from it. So that's a great time to top up. And I always try and get away, if I can, in January to somewhere that's a little bit hotter. And I feel like I need it at the moment with this silly, will this ever go away? They do say pneumonia takes 6 months. I was like, nah, it's not going to take 6 months. And now I'm beginning to wonder, because this started in February and here we are in July and I've still got it. Anyway, I haven't still got it, but you know what I mean. Anyway, enough of that. So I went to Holland & Barrett yesterday. I should have got my items to show you. There is this superfood shake kind of thing. It actually, Nathan smelled it and he went, why does it smell of farm animals? And I'm like, I know, it says on the packet it's vanilla. Whether it tastes of vanilla or whether it tastes of farm animals, I'm not too sure. But it does taste very grassy, and it's got lots of things in there, superfood stuff. And these sorts of things are normally quite expensive, aren't they? The little tubs that you mix up with milk or water. I like mine normally with something like coconut milk or almond milk. Pop it in the NutriBullet with a couple of ice cubes or some frozen strawberries. Frozen strawberries, do you know what? They're as good for you as the fresh ones, because they pick them and freeze them quickly, so the nutrients don't, what's the word? Whatever. I'm not going to say decompose. That's not quite right. Denature. There we go. Denature. So pop your frozen strawberries in with your shake. That's the way that I like to do it. Now, this was initially £35, this tub, and I can't remember how many shakes it makes, but it wasn't loads. And because at the moment dates are getting quite short on the things that are on the shelves, because we've been in lockdown and the shops have been closed, everything, well, lots of things in Holland & Barrett was half price. If you're not from the UK and you don't know what Holland & Barrett is, I do apologise. I don't know if it's elsewhere, but it's an absolutely lovely sort of supplementy kind of health food store. And I can remember them being around years ago, and it was always the one shop that never had anybody in it. And I used to go in there and buy these sesame seed snack things, and I thought, well, I'm being really healthy. But, you know, it goes another level, and I try my best to stay as healthy as I can, given that I've got this Crohn's thing going on and a lot of things I can't absorb. So I quite like the shakes and stuff. I always sort of feel like, oh, it's liquidy, you know, maybe it'll go in a bit easier. So that's a real good tip. Also, there's some basic stuff, you know, get your sleep at night. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Get moving. Don't just sit about. Don't eat rubbish. There's a lot of emotional eating going on at the moment as people are going out the other side of lockdown slightly. It's probably easing, but also we're just kind of like, I feel like that I need to treat myself to this because things are all up in the air. So do make sure you take care of your health in relation to what you eat, what you put in your body. Honestly, when you do a little bit of research and you see that it makes such a difference to how you're going to respond if you was to contract something, let's not use that word, you will want to be as healthy as you possibly can, and it's not too late because it's instant. So for example, if you was to have the strongest cup of coffee in the world, you may feel it, not everybody reacts to that, but physiologically you will definitely have something going on in your body within 20 minutes, won't you? So don't sit there thinking, oh, it's too late now, or I'm too overweight, or I've eaten rubbish for these 3 months. What you do today is going to impact what happens to your body today. We know that. Take a diabetic person, for example. Now, diabetes type 2 is really of interest to me. I'm really interested in it because if you catch it early enough, you can reverse it. And I am bold enough to make that claim. You actually can, but you do need to catch it early enough. So take a diabetic or somebody that's a little bit impaired with their glucose tolerance, right? So they will have a massive sugary something or other, and then they will not, their blood sugar is going to go through the roof. So, and they won't bring it down as quickly as the likes of you and I who don't have that issue, you know. So it is an instant impact. So do it today. Make sure that tonight's dinner is a nutritious one, and put some vegetables in there, get your carrots and all of that. I'm going to end this video now. Now, a couple of you have sent me specific questions and I don't mind answering those. Obviously, you know, it is my sort of work thing, and I will answer brief questions, of course, on this channel because you support me by watching. So thank you for that. I'll be in touch with you guys that have got specific questions about your personal health. Otherwise, I am probably going to talk to you maybe tomorrow about getting your story out there, because I need to write 2 stories and I need to interview some people, and I've asked for volunteers about getting their stories out there, and I didn't expect the reaction that I was getting. There are loads of you that want your stories written. I can only do 2 at the moment, but I might be trying to put something forward for the future in relation to being able to offer that as a service. If it's something that you're interested in, do leave comments below or contact me privately if you don't want everybody knowing. I'm not sure how or what or why. I have asked an expert who is going to be able to help me. As soon as I've got some things in place, I'll let you know. I do know from other people that do sort of ghostwriter for memoir stuff, it isn't a cheap service, but because obviously it takes blinking ages, but it's something that I'm so passionate about. And if you've got a story that you want to get out there, do touch base. I might not be back to you instantly because I'm waiting for some answers, but yeah, life is so exciting, and all this is going on with the house at the moment. My bed is broken. We have got the carpenters are possibly going to finish up today. So that's exciting. The decorating's starting to happen. The carpet man's been round to fit. Go and check out my Instagram because it's all over there. I put loads on my stories. I'm going to try and get some time to edit the other videos fairly soon. So you take care. Lots of love from me, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, can I push the button without cocking it up this time?